go. Am I done being hunted? We're done? Okay. Where are... Ooh, I see some. There are so many. Oh, there's still some here. Oh, what's that? Hey, don't be angry at me. I didn't do it, okay? I'm on your side. I helped kill them all. Oh, great. Ow! Okay, let's let cooler heads prevail here. Oh! 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 Oh no! I don't want to die here, please! No! Run! 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 No! 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 Oh, stamina! Oh, stamina! Where's this bug at? Oh, get me out of here! Oh my God! Oh my! Woo! Yeah, that death was not very fun. That was immediately after returning to that mountain. I had left for just a little bit, and then I came back, so like, oh, I should probably collect this portal stuff. And then I got the stupid wolf hunt thing. You know, Lox might be my new worst enemy. First it was deer, then it was wolves. It might be Lox now. But as you can see, I switched up my armor because I had to go to the plains to get some collecting done. I'm going to finally start building our harbor area, which I think is going to be maybe up to this tree, maybe a little bit further. We'll see. But got a lot of supplies because I'm not 100% sure what I want to build. I've been trying to plan this thing. So I got a ton of stone. Got tar from the plains that we needed. I went and got a bunch of iron as well. I'm not sure how much iron I'm actually going to need, but got it just in case. And then we got 2 full things of wood, which should be enough. I'm thinking I want to build this more like an actual dock area where it's going to be mostly wood. And probably some stone along the coast to keep it from, you know, eroding. I don't even know if Vikings cared about erosion, but we do here. So, I'm going to do that probably. We're going to clear out this stone. We're going to flatten this out as much as we can, trying to straighten up the coast as well. And as for the docks, I'm thinking... Ow. No. 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 Okay. As for the dock area, I'm thinking we have maybe just one big dock coming out, then a lot of wood. There's a lot of stone right here. I'm not exactly sure how that would look on this side. I feel like we should be able to boat on top of that. There's one way to find out. Let's see, if we can stand on top of it, it might be a problem. This might be a problem. Can I pickaxe this from up here? I can. This might not be a problem. Alright, so that's one. I'm just going to do that to these, I think. And that should be good enough to keep us from hitting anyone or boating around. So, yeah, I'm going to get to setting this place up. And then I will see you guys again once that's all finished. Alright, so this is the area we're going to be working in for the dock, at least. Not going to be quite as big as I wanted it to be. It's just going to go to here. We have the ability to expand it out a little bit this way, but I might just add on smaller docks. Just, you know. From the pictures I've seen of some the Nordic, or old Nordic docks, it was just like one long straight of just dirt and land, and some people just built some docks for boats to come on. So that's mostly what I want to do. I want to have this just be one big wooden dock, and I want some houses built around it. This is why back here is hopefully going to be some houses and a bridge connecting that side to this side. With this, I think I'm also going to need... Oh, it's so foggy. To fix this road up, to make it actually easier to bring either that road or this road. You can't see because of all this fog. Make it easier to pull the wagons around, because when I come back with a bunch of stuff that I can't teleport, I'll just use the wagon and pull it over, but It's kind of a struggle getting up these hills sometimes. Either they're too narrow, or they're too steep, or too bumpy. So that's something I'm going to have to think about doing as well. But for now, what I want to do, I'm going to start on the actual dock bit here, because I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. Once we have the dock figured out, because then we can build up things behind it and figure out how we actually want this to look. Because, it's going to look weird. Not weird, but it's going to look. And the reason why I wanted tar earlier is because I want one big building with the nice roofing that you can get, which is right here. With this stuff. Since, you know, boating, fishing, life in the sea is such a big deal. I wanted to have it be a little bit more emphasized on the dock area than the village that we have right now, or any of the nicer buildings that you can't see because it's so foggy. I can see the windmill though. Looks ominous. Yeah, we're gonna try to set a nice building up there, then a bunch of crappier buildings. As just don't know how it's gonna look. But I think we're gonna do more houses over here too, and a couple of random little businesses maybe. I still haven't found a trader to get a fishing rod, so I can't put fish anywhere. So frustrating. Yeah, so we're gonna get this built in. I'm gonna figure out where I want my long bit to stick out. I want one to be longer than the rest of it, but it's gonna be pretty low to the water, which is good because building in the water really sucks. So let's get going on that. Okay, so we've got the basic shape laid out. We've pulled this back so I get more room to build and breathe, because I do want there to be some walkways between smaller buildings. We've got our barrier built up to the beach. We've got a pathway built here that goes over there, which I will then fix up later to make it a really smooth transition for moving our goods from our boats. And now I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay out where we want our buildings to... No, wait. I'm not done with the dock yet. I want to build the main dock hub out first. And then I'm going to lay where the buildings are going to be, because that's going to dictate where some of the things are going to be. I think I'm just going to build it... The issue with building it straight out here is I can't boat that way. So I might do it like right here. I can pull up here. I can pull smaller boats over here. So many fish here mocking me. I need a fishing pole. Yeah, so let's get that done first. So, this is quite a bit bigger than the villages, I think. Got a lot more buildings that we need to figure out. We've almost used a full thing of wood, so we're probably going to need to get more wood at some point. Which means I need to go chop some more trees down over there. We've added in a building over here, a bridge, and we flattened that out so we can get through this two ways. I ain't really ever used this way, but it'd be nice to have. We've extended this out a bit to bring more buildings over. I like the idea of having some more houses kind of placed in really weird spots you really gotta try to get to. I wanted that there because I figured if we've got the way to get into the harbor here, Why wouldn't we have one there and maybe one a little further back? But I just don't know how to do the pathway from here. I might have to do it from up there. Same thing over here. I might try to build something else that you get in from this side, but I'm just not sure right now. We have quite a bit done here. This is going to be the mead hall, is what I'm calling it. It's going to be pretty thin. We kept it thin because we're going to build another pathway to get up over here, because one of the things that I really wanted was to have branching-ish roadways. Like, you can get through any of these building areas. It might be a little tighter in some spaces, but you can walk through them if you need to get some places, you know. Just to make it feel a little bit narrow, a little bit open in some areas, a little narrow and open again. This is eventually going to feed into just this sand area. We're going to have to figure this out, though, because I don't know how sand works if I try to flatten this, if it will destroy the sand or not. So I'm going to have to try that out at a different beach. But yeah, that's what we got going on so far. Now, we're going to have to start building these up with their frames. And hopefully we have enough wood for that. This one is going to be more open, I think, because I want to have just like a couple long tables, some chairs, and some braziers, and maybe a fireplace down at this end going. Just to be like the hangout spot for everybody. We're probably going to have a door opening this way as well, or some way to get in. So if you walk up this way, you just come in out that way. We've got some random spots that look awkward, which we're just going to throw a couple of pieces of storage in, like a chest here or there. And we're probably going to end up using... I would like to have more decorative things here, or use these as decorations, you know, barrels. I still want to have one area that has a furnace with it. Not sure where I'd put this, though. Like, I could even put it, like, right up front near this thing. It wouldn't look terrible. Also, kind of want to put a barrel in somewhere. A couple of these big barrels. But that is going to have to wait until I figure out how all this is going to look. It's going to be a mixture of different architectures. I want some to be really open. I want some to look older, some to look newer, some to have core wood walls, because these do stack, and they will act as walls. So I kind of want to have a couple of these built up. Just because I'm going to break it up a bit more. I think I want these more on the inside, though. Like some of these inside buildings to have this look. And, I'm not sure what else we can do for decoration now, because the fish hanging from hooks was a big part of what I wanted to do here, but, of course, until I can find the stupid trader, that's just not going to happen. So, we're just going to do what we can for now, and then, once we get more decoration upgrades, we will be working that in where we can. Yeah. Alright. So with the frames of all our buildings put in. This one, I haven't done. I'm saving this one for last, because this one's going to be special, so I want to put extra work into it. Everything else has been framed up. We've got this. We've got 3 buildings that are using core wood for their walls, because I wanted to break up the lines a little bit. We have... we have weathered a lot of the walls around here. These ones also have dirt floors. I keep forgetting. These poor people can't have wood floors. Yeah, I'm gonna... These two? Oh my goodness. So, we've got it all set up, mostly, except for the floor. The flooring situation needs to be fixed quickly. Very quickly. No one's gonna know that their homes used to be made of dirt. So we've got all of this figured out. This one's just gonna have a nice horizontal floor. And this one, I'm varying the way the floors look. So I want them to have, like, some people wanted nice looking floors, and some people, okay, that's whatever. Just messed them up. So now we have this all figured out. I've got our dock finished. I want to add some more core wood just to kind of stick up out of the water in random places, like against this as well. Like, you can oar your boat up to it. So I want to probably little half ones along this. So I've not fixed this end one, and I don't think I'm going to, because it sounds like a big pain in the butt. Yeah, so we're gonna... I think we're just in the stage where we can just finish our roofing. roofing, and we're gonna add in the core wood along here and here. That area over there is still looking fine. I think we still have room to just leave that hanging there and still have this going strong. Let me figure, how's this looking? Does this turn to dirt? If I come down here. Oh, that does not look good at all. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Can I... What am I doing? Cultivate. What if I cultivate this now? Okay, cultivating it turns it into sand. So it does just have an area where it just stops being sand. Alright, that makes sense. I'm hoping I could grow some of this vegetation in here, but I guess I can't have everything I want. Let me wait for that. So yeah, we're gonna start working on our roofing. Once the roofing is done, we can do the official decorating bit. Try to get this sorted out. I'm trying to decide if I want this to be dirt or have some cobblestone. We do have the ability to make that now because we have a stone cutter and we have a lot of stone. Just not sure if I like the look a lot or not. So I could do it on that side too. We'll figure that out later. For now, we're gonna do roofing. We're gonna... Anything that's hanging out, we're probably just gonna build some feet underneath it, because I worked on the ground over here for those. And these ones, I kind of want to be like, we've just built into the land because it's close to a flat area where the harbor is. I think that makes more sense, though. You know, a little narrative about how this area popped up. But yeah. Hopefully we have enough wood to make this happen. Otherwise... I'm gonna be cutting down a lot more wood. I'll see you after I've got the roofs done. Alright, the roofs are done. And, well, I'm still missing one building, but we'll get to that. And this is looking pretty good. This is what I was talking about. I want it to be messy. I want this thing to be patched together. People get annoyed by the rain, so they're just putting up more roofs attached to their own houses, stuff like that. This storage thing, I've left intentionally unroofed because I kind of want people to be able to throw stuff in here. This building is going to be big storage. But yeah, it looks messy because, you know, things break after a while. I need to put some stairs in still, but we got some random underground storage here. And then we got some storage that I like here because it dips down into the ground a little bit, but I do need to patch this up a wee bit here. This... Still a mess, but I love it. We've added in our sticks, pylons. I don't know what they're called. Let's tie stuff to. They're not weathered yet, but they will be weathered eventually, so I'm not too worried about it. We've got more sleeping quarters, nice and big. I think the sleeping quarters. This is where we're gonna be putting our carts. I might need to move some stuff around to make sure there's enough room to get out of here. I did already remove this to make sure I could get by. Got some stairs going down over here, then two more little huts. Lamppost, lamppost. This building I took a lot of, let's say, choices with. It's got a curve on it, and I wanted to see if I could make it look good. And it's a mess inside and out, and it kind of messes up this backyard a little bit, but I am going to leave it for now. I might tear it down later. And this big old building, I just wanted something a little bit taller in the middle, so I added this in. It's got a second story. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but that's something to figure out later. And yeah, tiny hut, and also tiny hut. This one has a little fireplace with it. That's okay. So yeah, we've got everything figured out building-wise here. And yeah, it's not bad. It's not quite as long. I thought this was going to go way longer, but like I said, I want to keep a little beach area here because occasionally I do just like to surf up to the beach, but I'll use this now. This is going to bother me so much not having that other stick there. Maybe I want to fix it in the future, but right now, it's just going to stay. So there's a few pieces here and there to fix up. I need to add decorations, and there's a whole bunch I want to put in here. So that's kind of expensive, but luckily I did go shopping. I did go and catch up a bunch of copper, tin, bronze, stuff like that. Oh, this little building here. This is a nice little hut. I like this one a lot. Still haven't figured out how to do fireplaces very well, though. Like, I just raise them up and... On small scales, it's kind of hard to do. I'm sure there's a way to make it look way better. Like, if you can figure out a way to bring the wood in just a bit. But, you know, what we got. And I'm a fan. And I really love this archway that's coming in here. I think that looks great. I want to add a little bit more to the area like that. But first, I need to get the decoration in, because this is going to count as decoration. Because I want to have some kind of like a tarp over here, which I might end up using more of the deer hide like we did over there. But that's going to need a little bit more build up for it. And I want to start getting other stuff in the meantime. But most of the other stuff, like the roofing here, overlaps a lot like I wanted. So we won't be rained on too much. It kind of thins out a little as you go further away, though. Which, you know, that's whatever. We can deal with it. Oh, world save? Nope, just lag. Cool. And then this, I'm thinking I'm going to be cutting this off and just leaving this open here, as you can just step outside and get some fresh air, maybe. Because I really don't... After dealing with... Well, this building used to be a curve, and I couldn't figure it out, so I just made it to a square. And... that building has a curve, so I was like, you know, I really don't want to do this again, so we're probably just going to build this up as a rectangle. But like I said a while ago, this is going to be the very last thing that we do, because I want to get everything else built in first, because this is going to take up probably a good amount of time, because I want to look like a good spot to hang out. I need fine wood, I need chairs, we're going to do braziers, we're going to do high walls. So yeah, that's later. For now, I want to fix this up. I also want to add in a couple of small things like shops. So I might be adding in like some random storefronts here, like just little like stool, table, random stuff on it, maybe a little hood over it. I might be adding that in to this as well. But we are going to see about that, because I don't want too much of that here. Like 1 or 2 spots. Maybe we can set something like that up outside of this, but, you know. We'll see what inspires me as we do this. So, I'm going to do that. I'll be back, show it all off, and then we can get to building the centerpiece, which will hopefully look like an actual centerpiece. Alright, so I think I finished most of the port area. So we got deer rugs up here, because I really like this look after doing the other spot. I think it looks really cool, especially when it's light out. It looks, it's pretty good. Also got our little neck daycare. A couple little buddies here, and a couple of the other little buddies. We got a pig training up over here. I didn't really know what to do with this box, so I just started to throw a pig in it, which was... That was easy. These guys were a big pain in the butt. Oh, world save. Yeah, these guys are a big pain. We filled out some of our houses here. We did the same thing we did at the village over there. We patched up some of the walls with signs. Like this one. Yeah, we got storage underneath, little bed, little piece of deer, or deer guy. Got a little table. This is still going to be where we throw our carts when we're waiting to, you know, bring stuff back. So we have an easy access to bring it up and over to our storage area. This building is, I don't really know. Just got storage up here and a bed and chair down here. Let's put the windows open though. Let's give it a little breathing room. This spot, bed, chair, bare minimum, you know. Oh, we also locked one of these guys in here too. I love them so much. They're so cute. We do have a couple of braziers set up for lighting. We got a smelter set up because I just like the way they look, okay? Got our houses. We got this terrible house over here that I hate. It looks super comfy in here. What's going on with these? Alright, whatever. I tried to do a curved roof. And yeah, I thought about ways to try to fix it. And ultimately, I've just given up even worrying about it. It's kind of cozy on the inside. It looks kind of like garbage. I'm thinking of just setting up some chairs in here so you can come and hang by the fire. Because, you know, a little village can't have enough hang spots. We got that one. We got this one. We got I don't know, one over there. Ow. Fell in the water. What else we got? I've been calling this the governor's quarters because it's a very nice house. It's got the tar roof. It's got its own little fireplace. Got a rug, a little bed, a little mushroom. It's got a great view of the other village over there. And, you know, the chimney looks a little weird. I still haven't figured out how to make these look good. I think it's just because the size of this is so small that you have to have a full tile sticking up. Have it be functional. So, you know, maybe I'll think of a better way to do it in the future. But for now, that's what we got. Coming down here, we did pave the roads to make it a little smoother. And I really like the look of it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to. I wanted to have like a muddy feel to it, but this works too, especially since I didn't do all of it. Down here, we've got a boat that's getting worked on. We've got a little raft on the sandy beach because I didn't want it to be naked. I wanted something here. A little pile of wood to help with that. This place has nothing in it. It's just a little hut, but, you know, huts come in useful sometimes, right? What do we got in here? There's bunk beds, bunk beds. This, I don't know, but it goes to the other side. Oh, it's got a shelf in there, too. Weird storage. Underground storage, and then above ground storage, and I like this a lot. This is like good warehousey feel in here. Like, you know, you come in here, you pack stuff up, you can figure some stuff out, and get out and go fishing again. My dock area hasn't changed much. Got our boats moved in, and that's about it. Not much else I can do with this. I'm thinking about adding another boat over here. That's very shallow. So it might end up being a raft, but I just feel like standing farther back, it just looks a little uneven to me. But I'm debating whether or not, because that's a lot of resources to build another boat just to have, you know, just to have it look a little bit better. But, you know, this whole thing is all basically just to make the area look better, so it's a lot of resources anyways. We haven't built this yet. This is the thing I want to save for last. I've decided portal's going to go here, because I want to have a portal that goes, you know, if you need a boat, or if you're out boating and you want to come back here and grab some quick supplies from some of these places. So, you know, as much as I like that, I want to keep that as, like, where you go to, you know where stuff is, but access stuff, I kind of want to start leaving around the random boxes around the village, just so... You know, if I needed, say, some random food, I could just pull up over here and grab some out of this tavern area. Well, this tavern area here. Or if I needed, I don't know, building supplies, I could just come over here and grab what I need, something like that. Or say I died way over there, or my boat got destroyed and I lost everything, I can just come over here, get the supplies I need for a boat, and portal back over there. You know. I'm thinking something like that. I'm not sure if I'd do it in that actual village area, because I don't see myself having to be there that much. I run through there pretty frequently, but this area I'm probably going to use, because I do have to go boating every once in a while. But yeah, this area, I've moved all the supplies around that I think I'm going to need. I'm thinking... I think this is going to be enough stuff. There's some decoration down here. I don't know how big I really like it being thin and long. So I'm thinking I could bring this out one more just to give it a little bit more space. But with this here, I don't know if I can pull it over, because I could move this back this way as well, which would give me more space. So I could just build this over just a bit, which I may end up doing. There was one thing that I did really want to put in here. Let me get out of this. I'm thinking we put a cartography table in here. Since, you know, it's a shipping port, you gotta have maps, you gotta know where you're going, right? So having this thrown in the middle here, or something like that, with some tables around it too, just so it shows people are working, doing boat and stuff, I don't know. But it takes a lot of space. So if I do this one wider, like if I put the wood up to like right here, it would give us more than enough space to have that in there. Some chairs. When I put some braziers in, braziers, brazier. We're gonna put a brazier in, or two. And I'm also considering Giving the crystal walls a try. So we do have a lot of crystals. Not a million. But I'm thinking we can add some in. Just so we have like a nice looking like that way with some shimmering glass coming in. I think that could be nice. I'm not really sure about using it though. I've never actually used this for building yet. So I'm not sure how that'll look. But yeah. I'm going to do a little bit more planning with this area. And I'm hoping it's going to look good. But yeah, here, let's just get going on a little time lapse of me building it here. And then we can see if it pulls this area together or not. Let's get going. Alright. We are finally done with this place. And oh my gosh, what a pain in the butt this has been. I spent probably 16 hours working on this little harbor area. And it's been mostly wood collection. I had to get... can't get on the thing and can't jump high. I had to get a lot of extra wood for this. I've also had to go out. I had to get copper and tin. I had to get deer hide. There's a lot of little things that end up being way bigger things than you think they're gonna be. But yeah, we're all done here. This building, not 100% happy with it, but you know, it's pretty good. The cartography table ended up looking pretty good. We got room for our tankards, our gold, little tables with pie. We got trophies on the wall, because I figured, you know, people traveling the world are going to bring back cool stuff with them, right? So, set it up. We got a Surtling trophy, finally, after they just attacked not that long ago. Oh, this area I like a lot. We ended up having a little hangout area added in here, because I wanted to keep these steps, but there was just no way to add a path going that way. So I figured we'll just connect it back here and extend this out just a bit. And it's super cozy. And we got to add in this decorative stuff that I haven't used before. So I think it looks good. We also ended up putting in whatever this is called. I can't think of it offhand because the braziers need coal. And I figured I might as well have it over here so I can refresh it whenever I need to. Our necks now have 2 high cages because, well, when we had 1 high cages, we got a little skeleton surprise coming here. The skeleton uprising raid. And it killed both of our necks and our boar. So I wanted to keep them a little safer by, you know, having them completely enclosed. Hopefully it works. We will see. This cage also got added in. There used to be a Surtling in here, but I don't know if it despawned or got rained on or what. But he gone. So I'm thinking we're probably going to add some Greylings in there eventually. Let's see, anything else cool? We got our neat storage area up here. This is where we're going to be keeping all of our stuff to fix up our braziers and our torches around the area. But yeah, this place looks awesome. I've also figured out my new favorite thing to do is just jump around on the roofs. It's like my own little parkour course. Parkour course. Parkour course. Yeah. And it just makes me want to add more buildings around this whole area so I can just get around like this. It's just so much fun. Anyway, I think we're all done for the day. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you feel inclined. And please do comment if you have any other ideas for what I could be building. So far I've got the idea to build a weapon/armor area and more round buildings, and that's as far as my creative juices are taking me at the moment. So if you have any other ideas, please let me know. I'd love to build them. I just gotta take a little break after this one. Alright, thank you guys for stopping by. You have a great new year. Bye!